Don't need to start like this.
No, you're good. Okay, so we're going to be talking about social media and specifically sites such as like Facebook and Twitter and like any social bookmarking kind of sites. And here we are talking with Miles. So Miles, what role do you think that Facebook and Twitter play in social media?
Oh, I think it gives everyone a chance to feel like they're being heard, because what they say is not, when you're actually speaking to somebody, people tend to only have so many chances to say something in a conversation. But if you say something online, it's there and people can check it at their leisure. I think it allows people to see what's going on with their friends or their not so friends, whenever they really want at the leisure.
I like that. Okay. So there are a million reasons why people use sites like Facebook and Twitter, like you just said. So how and why do you use them?
I don't know. I mean, I actually don't know how I actually use it. I use it to promote my shows, and then I also use it to have pictures of me playing and looking cool on my Facebook. So you get a good public image. It's like, oh, Miles was playing at this bar the other day. He's so cool with this other band.
Okay, so
keep up public appearances.
Definitely. Being that internet fraud and deception is very common these days, what precautions have you taken to protect yourself?
I have made my Facebook profile as private as possible. I haven't done it yet, but I know you can send Facebook an email quoting some sort of, I'm not sure which statute it is. It's like a internet information statute, and they can have to send you all the information they have on you.
That's interesting. I've never heard of that.
Yeah, I haven't done it yet, so I mean, it's not. I don't know what they have on me. So really, no steps. I really consider myself not a target. There's so many people on the internet. Who's gonna pick me?
True. That's a good way to look at it. So, what are your top 3 news sources? Do you use any social media sites as news sources?
Oh yeah, I use a social media group or website called Reddit. Mm-hmm. It's basically you get a group of people, several thousands of people actually, that go to news sites and pick up science stories or just whatever the little group is wanting to hear about. Mm-hmm. I visit the science group and the politics group, so it helps me keep up with, what crazy thing Obama said, because it was on whatever.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay, how do you think that the role of journalist or reporter has changed or will change because of social media sites like these?
Well, I think the journalists that we have today that are in mainstream corporate media are not concerned with getting good stories. They're concerned with getting stories or not good stories as meaning not informationally, something that people would want to hear about. It's more about, startling celebrities or what crazy things, something that will get hits. I know there's a saying if it bleeds, it leads. I don't want to hear about mass murderers. I want to hear about crazy shit. So I feel in the future, the role of journalism will be able to have a more kind of grassroots kind of feel. Everyone will have an outlet for it. So if you really want to be a journalist, I feel an independent kind of journalism will be able to come around, and you'll be able to see anything you really want.
Sure, I like that. Okay, so in a transitioning world from print to online, what changes are necessary to ensure a merging of the old media versus the new forms of media, or journalism, I should say?
Well, I think one thing that journalism is really going to have to change is ad space. People on the internet hate ads.
True.
They really do not like ads. So if there's pop-ups everywhere and really annoying blinking ads, you're just probably not going to be able to get people to see your stuff.
Yeah, definitely. I hate advertisements myself.
Yeah.
And last but not least, how do you think that the old pillars of journalism, such as fact-checking and multiple sources and accuracy, will fit into this new changing medium of journalism?
Well, I think that currently that those sources are old sources, and the sources that's not really something that journalists do a whole lot these days in the actual work environment. But I feel like if you're on the internet, people have a greater chance of able to check their work to make sure they're telling the truth. So I feel like they would become even more so tenets and pillars of journalism.
That's interesting. Most people would say the exact opposite. So I like that. But
Okay.
Miles, thank you for your time. We appreciate it.
Yeah.